Good evening, all. Welcome to the online faculty development program on progressive safety engineering strategies in manufacturing and industrial applications. We will start the session soon. Good evening to one and all. Respected dignitaries, honorable resource persons, esteemed faculty members, dear colleagues, and enthusiastic participants. With immense pleasure, I welcome you all to the inaugural function of the online faculty development program on progressive safety engineering strategies in manufacturing and industrial applications, organized by the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, Kerala, under the thrust area of Industry 4.0 and 5.0. Even though we are meeting in the virtual mode, the energy, the spirit of learning, and the zeal to explore new frontiers in safety engineering unite us beyond boundaries. To invoke the blessings of the Almighty at the start of this intellectual journey, let us have the prayer song. I invite Ms. Donna Jose, faculty of Triple Department, for the invocation.
ദൈവമേ ഞാൻ നിൻ സവിധെ കൈകളുമായെന്നും അണഞ്ഞിടുമ്പോൾ നീ ചെയ്യും കർമ്മങ്ങൾ എന്റെ നീതികളിൽ നീ ദൈവമേ ഞാൻ നിൻ സവിധെ കൈകളുമായെന്നും അണഞ്ഞിടുമ്പോൾ നീ നിൻ കൃപയെ തൂകണമേ കൃപയെ തൂകണമേ.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inaugural function of online faculty development program on progressive safety engineering strategies in manufacturing and industrial application, organized by the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad. First and foremost, we are blessed by our esteemed presence of our respected director, Reverend Dr. Matthew Illathuvarambil, whose vision and guidance always inspire us with equal joy. I extend a warm welcome to our joint director, Reverend Father Sajid Arakkal, for his handiness, encouragement, and support. I also take great pleasure in welcoming our beloved principal, Dr. Inaugural MP, and our vice principal, Sriraj AS, who has been the driving force behind academic excellence and growth in our institution. A very special and heartful welcome to our Reverend Father Jose Kanambura, our resource person, and also our former director. We are honored by our valuable presence, which adds great prestige to this program. I extend my warm welcome to our dedicated faculty members, distinguished resource persons, and above all, our enthusiastic participants who are the core strength of this FDP. Your active involvement will surely make this program a grand success. Once again, I wholeheartedly welcome each and every one of you to this meaningful initiative and wish the program all success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your gracious words of welcome and encouragement. An event of this stature becomes more meaningful in the presence of distinguished personalities who inspire us. We are greatly honored to have with us Reverend Dr. Matthew Illathuvarambil, Director of St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, Kerala, as our chief guest for this function. I now invite our esteemed chief guest to inaugurate the FDP and deliver the inaugural address.
Good evening to you all, distinguished colleagues, esteemed subject experts, participants of this FDP and industry partners. It is both an honor and profound responsibility to address you on the occasion of this opening gathering of the FDP, sponsored by AICT and organized by St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, devoted to progressive safety engineering in manufacturing and industrial applications. We all know that safety in industry is not merely a regulatory requirement, but an intellectual and ethical mandate that must shape the very architecture of our technological progress. Manufacturing and industrial systems stand as the backbone of global economic growth, but they also carry inherent risks to human life, to environmental sustainability, and to long-term technological resilience. Safety engineering in this context is not ancillary to design and production. It is embedded at the very heart of innovation. A progressive vision of safety must go beyond traditional compliance-driven models and instead cultivate a proactive, adaptive, and systems-oriented culture. Progressive safety engineering demands that we move from a linear and reactive mindset to a predictive one. This involves leveraging advances in data analytics, machine learning, and digital twins to anticipate potential hazards long before they manifest on the factory floor. The contemporary manufacturing environment is increasingly characterized by automation, additive manufacturing, and cyber-physical systems. Each of these adds complexity and introduces new dimensions of risk. Therefore, safety cannot be static. It must evolve as dynamically as technology itself. The term progressive here is not ornamental. It underscores an orientation toward continuous improvement and foresight. We must ask, how do systems behave under uncertainty? What hidden risks come forth in supply chain interdependencies? How do emerging materials interact with the human operator and machine? Progressive safety engineering challenges us to frame these questions as opportunities for deep investigation, driving both theoretical advancement and practical safeguards. Another essential dimension is the human factor. No matter how advanced artificial intelligence and robotics become, industrial ecosystems remain human-centric. The operator, the engineer, the manager, each plays a role in safety outcomes. Progressive safety engineering thus integrates principles from psychology, neuroscience, and organizational behavior to ensure the technologies are designed for human compatibility. Automation should not replace vigilance, but rather augment it or enhance it. The goal must be to create symbiotic environments where human strengths are amplified and human vulnerabilities are mitigated or minimized. To achieve this, safety engineering must embrace interdisciplinarity at its core. Consider the convergence of mechanical engineering, material science, ergonomics, cybersecurity, and environmental science. Each discipline contributes an essential perspective, and only through cross-pollination of ideas can genuinely robust solutions emerge eventually. This intellectual pluralism is the bedrock of progressive safety. Without it, innovation risks becoming short-sighted, leaving blind spots that result in costly errors. There is also an ethical dimension. Industrial safety is not merely about preventing accidents in isolated facilities. It has a moral responsibility to workers, to communities, and to future generations. Unsafe practices cost lives, diminish trust, and erode the legitimacy of industries as engines of human advancement. In an area defined by climate change and sustainability imperatives, safety must also encompass environmental protection. A fire in a factory does not remain a localized event. It contributes to global carbon footprints, toxic residues, and resource wastages. Thus, progressive safety aligns intimately with our shared mission for a sustainable planet. As we inaugurate this initiative, let us envision laboratories and shop floors where safety is not treated as a protective afterthought, but as a creative force in design. Let us commit to ongoing research that couples the precision of engineering with the vision of strategic foresight. Let us encourage industry to invest not simply in risk management programs, but in risk anticipation ecosystems powered by digital intelligence and guided by ethical leadership. In closing, safety is knowledge in action. It is engineering guided by responsibility. The very future of manufacturing and industrial practice depends upon our willingness to treat safety as a domain of innovation, intellect, and integrity. I invite all of you, academics, practitioners, and students alike, to join in this progressive dialogue so that together we may shape industries that are not only productive but profoundly safe, sustainable, and humane. I thank you all, particularly my thanks go to the team of organizers from St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, to all experts from various domains. My congratulations and thanks in advance. Finally, to the participants of this FTP, my best wishes, because you are at the beginning of a transformative journey. Thank you all. God bless.
Thank you, Father, for those thoughts, provoking and inspiring words that have set the perfect tone for this FDP. Next, we are privileged to hear from our esteemed guests who have joined this ceremony. May I invite Reverend Father Saju Arakel, Joint Director of St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, Kerala, to offer felicitations.
Respected dignitaries, faculty members, and participants. It is a great honor to be a part of this faculty training program on progressive safety engineering in manufacturing and industrial applications. I take this opportunity to congratulate the organizing team for creating this valuable platform to share knowledge on such an important topic. In today's fast-changing industrial world, safety is not just about preventing accidents. It is about ensuring efficiency, responsibility, and sustainable growth. I believe that this program will surely help us build stronger safety practices and prepare workplace. I appreciate the dedication of the participants and the vision of the organizers. Let this program inspire us all to carry forward a culture of safety and involve innovation in both academia and industry. Thank you, and I wish this program a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for the words of appreciation and encouragement. To give us an insight into the objectives, schedule, and expected outcomes of this FDP, I invite the program coordinator, Ms. Indugala MP, Principal of St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, Kerala, to present the program briefing.
Respected Chief Guest, Reverend Dr. Matthew Lathuparambil, Director of St. Mary's Group of Institutions, our beloved Joint Director, Reverend Father Saju Arakel, today's distinguished resource person and former Director of St. Mary's, a constant mentor to all of us, Reverend Dr. Jose Kannambura, esteemed resource persons, dear colleagues and participants, a very warm good evening to all. It is my privilege as the program coordinator to present a brief outline of this 6-day faculty development program on progressive safety engineering strategies in manufacturing and industrial applications organized by the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, Kerala, under the thrust area of Industry 4.0 and 5.0. This FDP has been designed with the vision of equipping faculty members with both fundamental knowledge and advanced strategies in safety engineering. As industries evolve with automation, artificial intelligence, and smart monitoring systems, safety too must progress from traditional practices to modern technology-driven approaches. With this in mind, our FDP has been structured into 13 technical sessions spread across 6 days from 22nd to 27th September 2025. On day 1, we begin with the foundations of safety engineering and the common hazards in manufacturing and industrial workplaces. On day 2, the focus shifts to electrical safety, both basic practices and advanced systems in automation. On day 3, we look at personal protective equipment, machine safety, and disaster management strategies. On day 4, participants will be introduced to software tools in safety engineering and also to digitalization and smart monitoring systems. On day 5, the sessions explore hazard identification and risk assessment techniques along with national and international safety standards. Finally, on day 6, we will reflect on real-life industrial accidents, creating safety-friendly work environment, and an introduction to behavior-based safety approaches. The program concludes with an online test and feedback session, followed by the valedictory function on the evening of 27 September 2025. In essence, this FDP offers a well-balanced blend of theory, practical insights, case studies, and modern tools, preparing us to embrace progressive safety strategies in the era of Industry 4.0 and 5.0. Before I conclude, let me share an important notice for all the participants. As per AICTE guidelines, participants must maintain at least 80% attendance, secure a minimum of 70% marks in the final test, and submit the feedback form to be eligible for the FDP certificate. With this outline, I invite all participants to actively engage, learn, and contribute to making this FDP a meaningful success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the detailed overview. We cordially invite Mr. Sriraj A.S., Vice Principal of St. Mary's Polytechnic College, to deliver the felicitation address.
Respected Director, beloved colleagues, distinguished resource persons, and dear participants, it fills my heart with immense joy and pride as we come together for the special occasion, online FTP, organized by very own St. Mary's Polytechnic College. This gathering is so much more than an academic milestone. It is a celebration of community, collaboration, and our shared passion for excellence in technical education. Our college has always believed in nurturing bright minds and fostering a spirit of growth and innovation. Today, as we welcome experts and participants from across the country, let us embrace this opportunity not only to learn, but also to inspire and support one another in our journey towards safer, smarter industries. A heartfelt thank you to each organizer, speaker, and participant for our dedication and enthusiasm. Your presence transforms this event into a vibrant learning experience and strengthens the bonds within our academic family. May the sessions ahead light the way for enriching discussions, new friendships, and valuable discoveries. Wishing everyone a wonderful, meaningful FTP. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Gratitude is a heart's memory. To express our sincere thanks to everyone who made this event possible, I invite Ms. Rashmi PK, Faculty of EEE Department, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all. On behalf of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, it is my great honor to deliver the vote of thanks at the inaugural function of the online faculty development program on progressing safety engineering strategies in manufacturing and industrial applications. First and foremost, we vow in gratitude to the Almighty for His abundant blessings, which have enabled us to begin this program on a positive note. I extend our heartfelt thanks to our respected director, Reverend Dr. Matthew Vilatuparappil, for his inspiring leadership and gracious presence. Our sincere gratitude also goes to our joint director, Reverend Father Saju Arakal, for his constant encouragement and support. We are truly grateful to our principal, Ms. Indukala MP, for her guidance and valuable contributions in organizing this event. We also extend our sincere thanks to our Vice Principal, Mr. Sriraj A.S., for his constant support and valuable guidance in the smooth conduct of this program. This special word of thanks goes to our resource person, Reverend Dr. Jose Kannambura, former director of our institution, for sharing his time and wisdom with us. Their continued connection with our college is a source of great inspiration. I also thank esteemed faculty members, learned resource persons, and enthusiastic participants. Without presence and involvement, this program would not have taken shape. Once again, with a heart full of gratitude, I thank each and everyone who contributed to the successful conduct of this inaugural function. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. As we conclude this inaugural function, let us remember, safety is not just a regulation, but a culture we build for the future of industry and humanity. On behalf of Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, St. Mary's Polytechnic College, Palakkad, I once again thank our dignitaries, participants, and organizing committee. We look forward to an exciting week of learning, reflection, and collaboration from 22nd to 27th September 2025. Thank you all and wishing this FDP a grand success.